welcome. Please have a seat. Good afternoon, class of 2023. I'm Terry Brown, Dean and Professor here at the College of Social Work at USC. On behalf of our faculty and all our staff, we want to congratulate you on your amazing achievement of graduating and getting your Master's of Social Work degree. What an achievement. I want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you for all the hard work and dedication that you've put in through all these years. As you all know, the primary mission of the social work profession is to enhance human well-being and help meet the needs of all people. This is more important than ever. Our community, our state, our country, the world needs social workers more than ever. They need you. As you graduate, you'll be taking with you not only the skills and the knowledge that you've received in our program, but you also have the passion and commitment to make a real difference in our world. You've chosen a field that not only is demanding, but also rewarding. And I have no doubt that each and every one of you will go on to make a significant difference in your communities. Social work is a calling, and you've answered that call by dedicating yourselves to serving others. You've been trained to understand the complexities of human behavior and to work with people from all walks of life. You've learned how to listen, how to advocate, how to empower, and how to affect change. You're equipped with the knowledge and skills to make a positive impact now for individuals, families, and communities. As you move forward, I urge that you hold on to your social work values and code of ethics and your commitment to social justice. Remember that you have the power to affect change and that every action you take, no matter how small, can make a big difference. You each are the future of social work, and I'm so excited to see where your journeys go. Always remember that you're part of the College of Social Work community and family, as well as a community of dedicated social work professionals who share your values and commitments. So we hope that you stay connected, stay informed, and continue to learn and grow. So we're very excited to have you here today and have the chance to celebrate your graduation. If we can all just take a moment and acknowledge and thank all of the loved ones and parents who are here today or virtually for all of their support throughout the years. So again, on behalf of the College of Social Work, congratulations to each of you. It is now my honor to introduce our amazing speaker. Patrice Penny has very graciously agreed to be our speaker today, which I hope is very exciting for you, when we had a last-minute change in our speaker due to illness. So Patrice Penny very wonderfully agreed to do this. She was the first person I thought of. And she joined the faculty at the College of Social Work in 2015 as a clinical assistant professor. Her practice, teaching, and scholarship are in the areas of relational practice, child and family resilience and mental health, family therapy, trauma-informed practice, and innovations for children at risk in the U.S. and internationally. She has over 30 years experience as a clinical social worker and in clinical social work supervision, and more than 2 decades of teaching. So please join me in welcoming Patrice Penny as our speaker.
Thank you. Dean Brown, faculty, colleagues, staff, colleagues in the community, and most important, you, our 2023 Masters in Social Work graduates, family members, significant others, and friends. Welcome. We are so glad this day has arrived. Before I make a few remarks, I want to recognize again those who have supported you thus far. Some are in the auditorium and some are not. Could we give another rousing round of applause for everyone present? So I have a unique privilege today. I don't know much about baseball. I should probably apologize for that. I'm more of a soccer and World Cup fan. But I do know that I qualify as a pinch hitter today, stepping in to speak to you when a more illustrious invited guest could not. That's okay. I have been reflecting on the privilege and joy of being able to speak to you as a faculty member who has been teaching and learning from you, and how that affords me a close-up perspective. What that also means is that some of you may be thinking, we already know what she's going to say. So that means you can listen one more time, or you can take a nap and ask the person next to you to elbow you when I'm done. On a more serious note, you all are graduating and entering careers in social work at a very challenging time. Social work has never been an easy career choice for those who are engaging in it, working at the forefront of social justice and healing, most often for those at the margins. I often think of social workers as frontline workers, a term usually referring to those engaged in battle. What battles? Working with homeless veterans to find safe, affordable housing, supporting people to recover from substance use and trauma, overseeing foster care placements for children who've been abused, supporting families and patients in hospice care, working alongside law enforcement to address crisis situations, developing policy to address child welfare and immigration reform, working with public schools with kids in mental health crisis or who have disabilities, adults with mental illness, supporting those incarcerated. The battle is to find more just and compassionate solutions to the myriad social problems we face. Working with people on the front lines also means social workers, you all, will be with people at their worst moments. Those moments may not just be moments, but months or years of their lives. We serve people who have often experienced the worst of what can happen in this life. People who've lost trust in themselves, others, and hope for their lives. So as I reflect on the work ahead of you that I know you're eager to do, passionate about, and maybe apprehensive about, I want to share my charge to you. It comes in the form of 6 words, 3 two-word sentences. I wanted it to be easy to remember because this is not a lecture, and I know your brains are tired from all of your study. So, first, show up. Social work has always been a human-to-human endeavor. At the heart of our profession is the idea, historically, from social workers like Bertha Reynolds and Helen Harris Perlman, and currently researchers like Brene Brown, that humans are relational beings, and it is largely through the power of social work relationships that we help others to heal, recover, thrive. We live in a world in the midst of conflict, saturated with information and endless possibility to be wired at all hours and in all places, it would seem. And yet we have an epidemic of loneliness. Yesterday, actually 2 days ago, our nation's Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, highlighted that half of Americans experience significant loneliness, with startling impacts on physical and mental health. We have an epidemic of mental illness as well, starting well before the pandemic. Rates of suicide are in the uptick. I think sometimes we don't recognize that our greatest longing is not to be on our own, not to not need anyone, but rather to be seen and heard and cared for, to not be alone. At the heart of social work are relationships that create and develop and sustain and repair connection. The Catholic social activist Dorothy Day wrote, "We have all known the long loneliness, and we've learned that the only solution is love, and that love comes with community." Second, tune in. What I've learned through years of family and community practice here and in Africa is that when we pay attention to real relationships, when we allow ourselves to be moved by others' experiences and stories, when we empathize, we are actually creating more and more space for trust and hope to grow. We are creating more possibility for empowering others, and by the way, ourselves, to take action. We are creating more of an antidote to that sense of isolation and loneliness we've just named. So, listen well. Tune in with acceptance and curiosity. Practice asking the question, what's happened to you? Ask, what's getting in the way? Dig deep to feel empathy for someone's experience. Because when we feel connected and know that they matter, there's energy to take action to solve problems. And finally, take care. How? First of all, take care to do your part faithfully. Wherever you find your purpose, remember, you are not asked to change the world, but to do your part. And we can't do it alone. I love what Desmond Tutu says here. If anyone knew about chronic adversity and hopelessness in the face of enormous social injustice, I would imagine it's Desmond Tutu, who was the Anglican Archbishop of South Africa during apartheid, and who led the Truth and Reconciliation Commission at its end to open and heal the wounds of his country. Tutu, who died in 2021, was known for his sense of humor and his infectious laughter and his friendships around the world. His words have stuck with me. He says, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. What else? Collaborate, make connections for yourself as well as to help others. During my years in community practice in Chicago, our team had a sacrosanct time each week to gather, talk over our work, eat, laugh, share bits of our lives, and support each other. That got us through, taking care. I know that that's what saves us on a day when we get bad news about someone we're helping, or on a week when crises keep coming, or in a role that seems daunting most days. What saves us is each other. Look around you. Family members, friendships, professional relationships that you sustained in the College of Social Work, take them with you and find others along the way. And rest and play and take joy in the work you do and the people you meet and serve. So that's it. Show up, tune in, and take care. I'll close by saying I speak on behalf of all of us at the College of Social Work to say we are so proud of you. You have worked very hard. Congratulations. And may you find your place in the world and your calling in social work. Thank you.
Now it is time for our presentation of awards. The first award is the MSW Practicum Instructor Award, and it is given to a field instructor who embodies great leadership and mentoring qualities and is nominated by students whom they supervise. This year's award goes to Elizabeth Baylock. Next, the MSW Practicum Student Award is presented to a student who has left a legacy at the organization for either the client population or the organization and is nominated by the practicum instructor. This year's award is presented to Ashley Funston. Professor and MSW Program Director Rhonda DeNovo to present the remaining awards.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Each year, the College of Social Work presents a faculty member with the MSW Educator of the Year Award. The recipient is chosen by vote of the students. This year, I am so very pleased to announce that the 2023 MSW Educator of the Year Award goes to Patrice Penny. The MSW Student of the Year Award honors 3 MSW candidates for graduation, 1 from each of our campus sites, Charleston, Greenville, and Columbia, who have demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, commitment to the College of Social Work, and outstanding service to the social work profession. Nominations were accepted from College of Social Work faculty members, instructors, staff members, and current MSW students, and then reviewed and selected by members of the MSW Program Committee. This year, the MSW Student of the Year Award recipient for Columbia is Elise Nordstrom. This year's MSW Student of the Year Award recipient for Greenville is Shaniqua Bigelow. Shaniqua, please come forward. This year's MSW Student of the Year Award for Charleston is Lydia Stallings. join me one more time in congratulating all of our College of Social Work MSW Award recipients. Dr. Reitmeyer?
It is now time for a presentation of the MSW degree candidates. So with that being said, we're going to have our first row over here to, I guess it will be your left, to stand. And then we will have our guides provide direction. You're supposed to come around. You're a little backwards, yeah. Y'all are gonna flip it. We're social workers, we problem solve, right? All right, we are ready to begin. We have our hooders, Dr. Ben Roth, and our MSW Program Director, Rhonda DeNova, are our first set of hooders. And we will begin. Our first MSW degree candidate is Rebecca Adekunle. Latif. Kayla Allen. Angela Andrews, who also has a drug and addiction studies certificate. Mary Ball. Anessa Barker. Tanya Barkley. Sierra Bolton. Lindsay Bone. Rachel Brazel. Alyssa Brookshire. Tiffany Brown. Michaela Brown.
Oh yeah.
Anna Candenosa, who is also receiving a drug and addiction study certification. Caitlin Clem, who is also receiving a drug and addiction study certificate. Emily Cox. Sarah Cox. Juliana Kozo. Tyler Daly. Olivia Darr, who has also received a certificate in drug and addiction studies, as well as social and behavioral health military. Joey Dockery. Karoni Dugar, who has also received a drug and addiction studies certificate.
I did, Mama!
Desiree Edwards.
Desiree. Your man.
Avery Erickson. Alyssa Floyd. Joyce Boyd. Camille Folger, who also is a recipient of a drug and addiction studies certificate. Andy Frick. Ashley Funston. At this time, we will have a changing of our hooders. So Dr. Roth and Professor DeNovo, if you will sit, and we will now call to hood our students are Professor Atone and Dr. Naomi Farber. All right, are we ready? All right, Paige Gall. Embry Gamble. Angela Garrett, who also received a social and behavioral health military certificate. Aichin Gogwe. Sarah Gohagan. Olivia Gott. Lauren Griffiths. Emma Hackworth. Studies, Drug and Addiction Studies Certificate. Carly Hudson. Latoya Jackson. Olive Jackson. Christopher Johnson. Carrie Junius. Madison Kaspersky, also a Drug and Addiction Studies Certificate recipient. Sandacia Lee. Isabel Lemax. Jordan Livingston. Abigail Lucky. Emily Lugan. Caroline McDonald. Prerna Maynot. Vandini Majitia. Alan Marcy, Drug and Addiction Studies Certificate. Emily Marshbanks. Nikita Macbeth. Katie McKenzie. Kevin McKenzie. Megan McMillan. Rena Medina.
Go, Rita!
Julia Mativier. Christina Metz. Molly Mills. Audrey Mitchell. Jakayla Moses. At this time, we get to say goodbye to our current Hooders and call to the stage Doctors Morgan and Hoff. And at this time, I'd like to introduce another announcer, and welcome to replace me will be Dr. Ben Ron.
Hamlin Urey. Janae Nibelink Taylor. Elise Nordstrom. Divine Nwanakizi. Michelle Pappas. Michelle Pappas. Heather Parsons. Kruta Patel. Kaylee Perry. Jerica Peterson. Nikayla Pickett. Lillian Pineda Hawkins. Margaret Anna Pons. Jessica Primus. Jonathan Pritchard. Abigail Rackley. Haley Randall. Mary Grace Ronakar. Savannah Richardson. Lauren Rivers.